Good morning everyone. In previous topic we study about the metastasis mechanism and we end at the cell cycle. Now I am explaining the second part of it. As we know that cell cycle consists of the following phases: G1, S, G2 and M phases, and these phases keeps on going in a particular cell daily, and there are two checkpoints: G1S checkpoint and G2M checkpoint. G1S checkpoint is for checking the size of cell, availability of growth factors and nutrients, DNA damage during the cell cycle, whereas G2M checkpoint checks the chromosome attachment to the spindle during the chromosome working in the cell cycle. Now we came on the topic of apoptosis. Apoptosis is actually the programmed cell death. In a normal cell division process, when a single cell divides by mitosis, it forms two similar daughter cells, and further this process continue. But due to mutations like point mutation, frame shift mutation, one of the cell become damaged. Its DNA material becomes damaged, and this is due to mutation. And this damaged DNA material cell is changed into tumor, and this damaged DNA cell, when continue cell division, then it forms tumor and it take the place of cancer cell. Now, tumor may become cancerous at any stage of its life cycle. Now we will study about particularly what happens in cancer. The two main functions of cancer are: cell and DNA damage occur, but it is not detected. In cancer, cell and DNA damage occurs, but it is not detected. Second, cell and DNA damage is detected, but apoptosis is faulty. So, in all the cases, it is not necessary that apoptosis takes place. Maybe apoptosis takes place, or maybe apoptosis does not takes place. So, there are few major differences between normal and cancerous cells. When we can see the cellular growth, how we can identify which is normal cell and which is cancerous cell. Normal and cancerous cell. Normal cell have large cytoplasm, single nucleus, single nucleolus and fine chromatin, whereas cancerous cells have small cytoplasm, multiple nuclei, multiple nucleoli and coarse chromatin. These are the things which we can easily see and find out the difference between which is normal and which is cancerous cell. Now came on the topic types of genetic changes, because these are the genetic changes which makes our DNA damaged or may cause mutation in that DNA. First is point mutation and second is amplification. As we know that point mutation may change the triplet codon, and as a result the protein or the amino acid which is going to be produced also got changed, so automatically complete process got changed. And there are various type of mutations. Maybe mutation takes place by insertion or deletion, or it can also take place by duplication and addition, subtraction, like what. Now come the question, what is amplification? Amplification means production of multiple copies of sequence of DNA or could be whole chromosome. Means amplification results in the formation of multiple copies of DNA. When a particular sequence is selected, say A, T, C, G, then this sequence is repeated many times, then it is known as amplification. And then comes the translocation. Translocation results in abnormality in which a chromosome breaks and a portion of it reattaches to a different chromosome. This can result in fusion of genes. This is the most important thing in case of cancer, कि due to translocation the fusion of genes takes place, and this means that some of the genes which are located distantly from one another brings this translocation brings these genes close to one another, and hence altering its expression. Means now, due to fusion of genes, the expression of genes got changed. One of the example is given below, and we can understand this. For example, there are two chromosomes, chromosome 9 and chromosome 22, and we are studying about translocation between chromosome 9 and chromosome 22. When translocation takes place, then in chromosome 9 there exists ABL gene, and in chromosome 22 there exists BCR gene. So due to translocation, these both genes becomes combined, as individually ABL gene and BCR gene does not cause any cancer, does not cause the tumorous growth, but when they fused due to translocation, they can cause a severe form, that is CML, which is chronic myeloid leukemia, a type of cancer, when BCR and ABL gene got fused due to translocation. So this is a very best example of translocation occurring in our body due to mutations. Now, heredity versus somatic mutation. Heredity means a person is born with this mutation, means by birth he have that mutation. And somatic mutation, these arises randomly or through carcinogens, means at any stage of life cycle somatic mutation can occur. Now came the two-hit hypothesis. This hypothesis was given to understand how the DNA got changed. According to this hypothesis, both the copies of DNA need to be changed to become cancer causing. Means when both the copies of genes are infected, then only cancer is caused. See the diagram, you can understand clearly. There is a parent having two genes, means alleles. In one there is heredity mutation. So when heredity mutation is present in one gene, then the child have no cancer. And when both the genes are affected by these mutation, then the child is affected by cancer. How cancer occurs in next generation? Now question arises, how cancer occurs in next generation? So keeping in mind this hypothesis, we can understand when there is no mutation, there is no cancer. When there is one mutation, then also there is no cancer. But when both the copy of genes got mutated, then mutation occurred and it will cause cancer in the next generation. It can cause cancer in the next generation. And also the mutations got accumulated over time, which helps in malignancy. Means the malignancy of cancer is also due to accumulation of mutations from time to time. Here, this is a small example regarding this. Now we can say that various mutations create multiple clones or variations of cancer cell. Each clone may balance and respond to therapy differently. Clonal expansion also takes place, as a result of which growth of specific clones takes place. From this we can conclude that when mutations occurring in a body, then normal cell division got disturbed and some of the cells become mutated and they give rise to cancerous growth. So it can occur in any form, any area, any site of the body without any certain factors. And continuously, when mutations are accumulated in the body, definitely they can cause cancer. Thank you.